Alright, just back from the wreckers. I should have got some new struts. I think the other ones were better than this. Might have to go back and get them if they were cheap. So where are we? Yeah, I went and had a look, and there was a Y10 Nissan Sentra. So I think the Sentra was a bit of a lower model maybe. It didn't have electronic windows or anything, and the inside and the back was actually plastic, I think, which might be nicer than this stuff, but it did have a good set of front and rear carpet. I got a set of mud flaps, a tow bar, which I think should go on this, and a little footrest thing. It was missing up the front, so I didn't get the door handle for the driver's door that I wanted, and it'd be cool if I could find a piece for the back here, cover for the back. I don't think there was one that came with this car, but it wasn't for this. I don't know what that was. Looks like it's out of a little hatchback or something. So yeah, instead of cleaning that carpet, I'm just gonna replace it with this better carpet. Because it's pretty oily and gross, and I don't really want to clean it, but I'll probably take it out and clean it anyway, and then maybe someone else wants it. But figure out how to take these seats out. Oh, they just pull out. Yeah, heaps of oil or something under there, eh? So it'll all need, yeah, I'll pull it all out. It's clean oil, at least it doesn't stink. Don't know, doesn't have much of a smell. So it's going to take a bit of cleaning. The seat, I think, is clean. I don't know where the oil will come from then. Maybe the boot, because it's not got on the seats, but it's all through the passenger side and the back. So we'll pull everything out, I guess. Or maybe I'll do that tow bar first. I think I'll just clean that tow bar up and give it a bit of black zinc. I haven't checked that it will fit, but I'm pretty sure the chassis are the same. Oh, and I got the little plug to go on there. So it's going to be pretty flash. So it looks like we've got a bit of rust coming through underneath the tailgate latch. Looks like a bit of a rust trap. It's coming through the seam there, so oh yeah, that's all hidden behind the I don't know what you call it, the sill work. So I'll probably cut that out, make a new one. Might have to go grab the latch from that other car. So I'll probably cut this out, make a new one, fix that lip, because it doesn't look like there's any access underneath. Yeah, that's all the box section. So I'll fix that lip. Might have to get the latch from that other car yet. So pretty gross. Some ancient French fries. Found some little Japanese writing wrapper under the carpet. I don't know what that is. Wonder what that was. Yeah, so that's your airbag system there. Seats, but I'm not sure what the deal is with that, because it wasn't working. It was just turning off whether you had it on or not. So maybe someone's messed with that, and possibly the airbag would be typical, wouldn't it? So I haven't noticed any changes to the wiring, but I think I might have to pull the dash out because the odometer didn't turn on last time I started it up. So probably a dry solder joint or cracked solder joint or something in there. I'll have to grab another couple of these for the driver's seat. Just the little covers that go on the back of the seat mounts. There was some on that car I stripped out the other day, so I've already taken them out, so I might just go back to the wreckers and take them. Looks like it's missing a piece of trim here, which might only be for this model. They didn't have it on that other car. Otherwise it's just disgusting. This is really oily. I don't even touch it because it's full of oil. Where are we? This little thing here was full to the top of oil. I just been like soaking it up overnight. So I probably won't even bother cleaning this carpet. Like big hole over there. It would clean up alright, I think. It's not. This side especially is quite decent condition, I think, but it's just so full of oil. I just swapped that other carpet in. Can't remember if it was black or not, but I think I might have had a little fleck in it or something. So got to pull out pretty much the whole console there because it's got a bracket underneath that is holding it on. That other car didn't have its ECU there, so we'll have to take that out or move it, take the bracket out of that, I think, to get the carpet out from underneath it. The glove box here is something is not right. Hinge or something down the bottom is broken maybe. So maybe I have to go grab the other glove box as well, but that's all good. We'll take this, I might vacuum this carpet now so I don't breathe in the crap, and then I'll set about taking it out. So we've got that carpet out, and yeah, it's pretty gross. Dirt all that side, not too bad, but then this side is just engine oil. And yeah, the whole carpet's sticky and gross, and it was not enjoyable to take out. Nothing too surprising with the corrosion starting on these seat belts, which is no good. Hopefully you can clean that off and it's not too bad. Otherwise I'll have to go grab another set of seat belts from the wreckers or something. This side, A little bit of rust forming down the seam here, and then there was like a little bit, I think, up under here, same sort of deal, just on that front of that seam, but nothing too serious there. Probably never rust again with all this oil sitting in it. So I'm probably gonna take these drain plugs out and see if I can wash it out with some detergent and stuff, because don't need to get covered in oil every time you get in the car. Didn't find anything interesting either, a couple of dollars, but nothing nothing from Japan or anything. So we got our mats out of the Nissan. Yeah, genuine. These I think are the rear ones, and then that's the front one. They were all just over the place, so don't know what they actually are supposed to go. I assume they're from this car. Front one's obviously pretty well worn, 300,000 kilometers. It's worn through there and worn through the carpet, so might not use that one. These rear ones I think I'll focus on. Soaked in oil, all sorts of dirt, chewing gum. So I think I'll hit them with the detergent and then a brush and then water blast. Let's have a go at cleaning this trunk carpet. It's got oil, dog hair, grass, mulch, all sorts of disgusting things on it, so I'm going to use some just normal dish soap, spray it down, then I'll brush it and then water blast it and see how that comes, because this is like a plastic backed waterproof carpet, so not sure how it will come out, but I've got a replacement if this one doesn't work. Alright, so I think that's about as clean as that's going to get. The marks on the back of it were the car type sound deadening. I think the oil had softened it and it sort of melted through the sound deadening and into the carpet. So I already cleaned that the underlay with the water blaster and it seemed to work, so we'll let this dry, let the other one dry. Might hit it with the wind dry vac and see if I can suck some more water out of it, but it should dry pretty quick. So our mats came up okay, I guess. I think I can get those marks out if I give it a good spot clean. That's just from sitting on that tar, I think. It might have even happened after I cleaned it. Put my replacement carpet sort of in. It's a bit different because the car didn't have ABS, so I had to cut that hole out, and that pin there, the hole was punched 3 times at the factory, so the hole's too big for the pin. So I just put a little offcut on there for now. I might glue it down so it's got something to grip onto. Mostly fits under there. I think it's all right. Heaps of sand in this replacement carpet. I just noticed on that back one after I cleaned that trunk carpet the other day, and then I chucked it all in the back here, and then all the sand came out of the other carpet and went on it. So I mean, I have to vacuum it anyway because I've been cutting the bits to get the new carpet in. Still got to clean those back trims. But yeah, it goes alright. I've taken the dash mostly apart to get the instrument panel out because it needs to be resoldered. And I actually got a whole bunch of... I went to the wreckers again, and I got, I think, every piece of little missing trim. I got some bits to go on the bottom of the seat belts, new hinges for the glove box, and where that coin tray is on that side, I got a blanking plate sitting down there. It's got a it's got the dash dimmer, the dash light dimmer from the Nissan Sentra. And then from a P11 Primera I got their fog light switch, which would go there on the factory ones with the fog lights for this car. It's just got the sticker for the fog indicator thing on it, is rotated vertically, so I need a little sticker over it or something to make it look good. But I also took the other switches from in there, and I might reuse those for something else. So there was 2 blank spots, so I went and grabbed another set of hazard light switch and rear demister switch, so I'll can rewire those up and use them for something else for this car. Funny, I didn't see any wiring in there. I was hoping there would just be switches up and plugs up and behind there, but I can't find any for the dimmer or the fog lights. But there's definitely fog light wiring going in the engine bay. It's all taped up, I see it. So trying to find a wiring diagram, but doesn't seem to be any available for this car without buying a manual, and I've only found them, I found some on eBay and that, but just to get postage is like $70, so I end up paying like $100 for the manual. It's wondering how worth it that is, because I only want it for the figure out that little bit of wiring, which I can probably do. You know, I just have to trace the wires and find out which relay they go to. I think they're similar to the Sentra anyway, so like the B14 Sentra wiring and Nissan wiring, and that's pretty standardized colors. So I'll have to have a search, see if I can find where those wires go and tap in. Otherwise I'll have to I just run some new wires. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, so my plan there was on our center console there, you can see there's some lines there. European models have a switch for the heated seats, so probably grab some other switches from something, put them in there, put some heated seats in here. put the dash dimmer on and put the fog lights in. So I got the fog lights from a P11 Primera as well, because they look pretty similar, but they're not quite for this car, but close enough. Yeah, otherwise I'm going to continue with the carpets,